Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Let's see some of the numbers here for Alperen Şengün.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the center position. And for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dosunmu, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Clark, heading into the postseason, some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning a championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs. Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Inside. Oh, deflected and stolen by Gobert. Randall outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson with it. 23 points his last outing. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. McDaniels with some nice D. Randall inside. Covered by Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Jumps up. It's Eason with the jam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Randall. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. Eason with some nice D. Durant against McDaniels. Durant's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson against DiVincenzo. Şengün with a steal. Here's the break. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Durant. Smith outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
So it's the Rockets now. Following the score by Minnesota. Thompson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Randall on the screen. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. And he gets it to go.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's Durant. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's DeSumo. Still no points. Pass to Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets trail. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Here's Smith. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. On the wing, Thompson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Randall on the screen. Down low. Şengün with a steal. 3 on 3 for 3. Durant. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Now here's DiVincenzo. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. DiVincenzo's got his second basket on the night. Outside Eason, lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the inside. Got it. Randall's got 5 points.
Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
Smith outside. Durant finds Thompson. Now here's Şengün, defended by Gobert. Back to Eason, pass to Thompson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Shepherd, he's checked in for Houston. Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Thompson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Now here's DeSumo. He played a great game against Boston.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
That free throw good from Şengün. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, B.A., way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Free throw drops for Randle.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And that one's good by Durant.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Randle on the screen. Outside, DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Thompson with a steal. Here's Shepherd. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Dosunmu outside. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Randle. Dosunmu for 3. Fires in the triple.
That's a nice kick out. Randle knew where everybody was and made the right decision that time.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Shepherd. No points yet. Outside, Green. Thompson, a screen on McDaniels. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. Highland comes in for DiVincenzo. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Okogie's checked in. And it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Capella, screen on Highland. And here's Shepherd for 3. Out to Thompson. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Randle. Five to shoot. Kicks it out to Clark. Launches a 3. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 1:03 left in the opening quarter. Dosunmu outside. Back to Randle. And no good. Green with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Shepherd. Thompson left side. Here's Shepherd. Right side, Green. Capella, screen on Clark. Okogie, the pass to Capella. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Gobert. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Shepherd, Jeff Green out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 2. Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Green. Here's Shepherd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by Highland. Minnesota leading by 3. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside Conley. Reed for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Şengün, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Highland. Here's Reed, defended by Şengün. Shoots a fadeaway, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Brian, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Anderson finds Highland. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Clark outside. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And it's Highland. That time on the assist by Conley. Highland's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Conley. Green with a screen on Conley. Outside Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Reed sets a screen. Highland's got space. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Timeout, timeout. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Minnesota. Randall, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And then for Houston, Durant, he's checked in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. Durant against McDaniels. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Shepard. From downtown. Minnesota with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Randall, good. And that's 12 points for Julius Randall.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Thompson outside. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Thompson. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Randall outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here's the fast break. Here's Durant. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Randall outside. Back to Highland. Beyond the arc. Minnesota again missing. The Rockets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Randall with a steal. Thompson against DiVincenzo. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Shepard. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 9-point game. Back to Randall. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Reed, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Highland. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Shepard. DeSumo outside. Randall deciding where to go with it. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall on the screen. 5 on the clock. DeSumo for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Eason. The 3 is up. And Houston another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota leading by 5. DeSumo outside. Gobert up top. It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Durant. Minnesota again missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Smith passes to Şengün. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
DeSumo outside. Gobert on the high post. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Durant. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Knicks, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Alperen Şengün.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Now here's Randall. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to McDaniels. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 40-point game against Chicago. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary. Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
That one's no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. DeSumo with it, working on Thompson. Randall left side to win the drought. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. The 3, DiVincenzo. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Outside Eason. And here's Capella. Now Thompson. DiVincenzo covering. Here's the 3. They get it back. Here's Capella. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
That one's off.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Finney-Smith checked in for Houston. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Timberwolves, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And of course, Houston, they currently own the 6th seed.
You know, for Minnesota, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Now here's McDaniels. He has 6. DiVincenzo, the pass to DeSumo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Picked by Gobert. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. McDaniels with some nice D. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. DeSumo for 3. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
The Rockets with another miss.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels, a screen on Durant. Shot from 12. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Houston Rockets.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that game against the Pistons, this is a chance to show what they could do. Beating the top team in the East obviously would be huge for them, but it won't be easy. They'll have to play at an elite level to do it.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Julius Randle has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And Minnesota with possession here. 6-point lead. McDaniels at the 3 with Randle at the 4. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Durant, pass to Thompson. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Randle. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Durant. To the left side wing. Eason, pass to Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Randle outside. Over Smith. Şengün with a steal. Outside Eason. Back to Smith. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Here's Gobert. Şengün with a steal. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. Over Randle. And there's Şengün on the assist from Durant. 11 points for Alperen Şengün.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Gobert with a screen on Smith. Up top, Randle. Covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Randle inside. He's against Smith. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Back to Durant. To the paint. Şengün. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Randall finds McDaniels. Nice D from Durant. Rockets trail by 4. Smith with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Durant, the pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Houston needs to get off a shot for 3. Smith, Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Randall, good. 16 points for Julius Randle.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game. And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Kevin Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. And Şengün throw it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Randall. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Şengün with a steal. Rebound Minnesota. And here's McDaniels. 9 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Randall against Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game.
2 shots.
The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
No good on the free throw. Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. And the second free throw is good. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Shepard. Outside Durant. Thompson, a screen on McDaniels. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Houston working the ball around. McDaniels against Durant. They get it again. Here's Şengün. Good D by Gobert.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's DiVincenzo. A little mid-range shot is up. There's the 3. Outside McDaniels. Nails it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Here's Shepard driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Naz Reid's checked in for Randall. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Green is subbed in for Smith. Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8. Shoots over Shepherd. Out to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Down by 12. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. Durant's got 17 points.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Rockets trail by 13. Now Durant. 17 points in the game. And yep, it's good. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Reid. Picked by Gobert. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Shepherd. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I like that McDaniels was patient, created the opportunity by not rushing, and got himself to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Randall, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Highland comes in for DeSumo. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And then for Houston, Finney Smith comes in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
There's the drive.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 9. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Finney Smith inside. McDaniels covering. Here's Okogie. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. From about 19. Nice work defensively by Highland. Launches it from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Jeff Green. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Conley to the right side. Here's Randall. That one goes in. Randall's got 19 points.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Puts up the 8-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Green. Okogie, the pass to Şengün. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Highland. Randall on the screen. Highland misses.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
To the middle. And stolen by Clark. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Conley, he's open. Gets it to go from the corner. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once.
Timeout.
He's normally the one dropping dimes.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low. Stolen by Conley. Randall outside. Just 4 to shoot. Reed sets a screen. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside, Highland. Randall against Green. Randall can't hit. Rockets trail by 13. Inside, here's Shepherd, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Timeout. Timeout.
Bouncy.
Sorry.
That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
One shot.
And that one falls for Gobert.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Shepherd. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to Clark. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Shoots over Shepherd. Finney Smith pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's what forcing turnovers will do for you. Gobert turning defense into offense.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Durant. Clark covers. Unloads from 13. And the basket is good. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
To the left wing. Here's Highland. From outside, off the mark.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
To the inside.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Clark. Randall outside. They double Randall. Down low. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Inside, here's Randall. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's now 23 points for Julius Randle.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Outside Finney Smith. Back to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Highland. Thompson passes to Şengün. It's blocked by Gobert.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
To the middle. Thompson with a steal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. The Sumu comes in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Shepard. Now here's Randall. DiVincenzo on the wing. The Sumu outside. Drills it from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Durant surveying the D. Over McDaniels. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 13. DeSumo outside. Pass to McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Thompson. Smith right side. And stolen by Gobert. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 11 feet out. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. Durant's got 30 points. Thompson against DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
McDaniels against Durant.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Randall outside. He launches. It's off. Rockets trail by 15. Eason outside. Now Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Randall against Smith. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Bucket! Straight in!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Gobert.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Bucket! That one goes!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And count it!
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Outside Durant. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, no good! And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And so they even things up, bringing this season series to 1-1. A little revenge for that first game, and now the stakes are high for their final meeting later this season against the Rockets.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Şengün, the screen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's off! And here's Minnesota now. 15-point game. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
I'm here now with Rudy Gobert. A big night for you offensively. What was working for you out there?
I just keep working every day to try to improve, and it's also I feel like my teammates are really looking for me, and I just got to make the right play most of the time.
You've earned their trust. Thanks, Rudy.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.